Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Bungie is going to fix the Corda's End raid that has part of the Dark Below expansion. The now infamous glitch that made fighting the final boss reasonably easy will be no more. The new patch, which makes a number of changes to the raid, will roll out on Tuesday, January 13th. Thankfully, the most difficult section of the raid, the fight with the Death Singer, will now be rewarded. The treasure chest contents in the pit, which could be exotic weapons, armor, class gear, or radiant materials, will now be awarded when you defeat her. The chest in the pit will now just hold radiant materials. The bridge section, which could be manipulated so that most of the team was able to stay out of harm's way, has been fixed. Players will need to cross the bridge for the end of this stage and won't be able to do so until it's completed. No more jumping and floating across. A glitch prevents the Shrieker's enemies from spawning across the Death Singer's encounter, in turn preventing completion of that phase, will no longer occur. They will show up without fail. Finally, two major boons for the Corda End boss fight will be repaired. First, the glitch that caused him to stay on his knees if the lead player disconnects will go away. We're going to have to fight him the real way from now on. Secondly, two sword bearers carrying the items you need to beat Corda will not spawn at the same time. That gave players a leg up on the encounter. Oh, and if you were shaking off the presence of Corda debuff with the Warlock Fireborn ability, sorry, you aren't special anymore. In better news, any exotic weapon drops in the first raid, Vault of Glass, will be properly leveled. Currently, players need to buy an exotic shard from Xur and spend a substantial amount of in-game currency to boost the weapon to new post-expansion power levels. If you do manage to get that Gallowhorn you want, you won't need to jump through the hoops anymore. If you've been itching to test your exotic gear against other Guardians with level advantages turned on, you'll be happy to know the Iron Banner is returning. The event will run from January 13th through January 19th. Additionally, the Asylum, the Abnormality, and the Burning Shrine maps will enter Control and Clash playlist rotation. So, as you can tell, not all of these fixes are for the better. I mean, the Corda's End raid is horrible enough in the beginning, but fixing it like this is not exactly making things better, it's making it worse. I mean, some of the stuff was a lot better by leaving it the way it is. Now, onto the better fixes. Apparently the drops, the exotic weapon drops that you get from the Vault of Glass are going to be properly leveled, so you won't have to go through the extra stuff getting an exotic shard and crap like that. And also, apparently, the Iron Banner's coming back for those people who want to battle in the Crucible. This will probably be a standard. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say standard. This will probably be a big patch when it hits, so expect to be waiting a while when this patch does kick in on Tuesday, January 13th.